So, I don't normally do these kinds of videos, so this is an experiment. Game review time. If you have played in VR, or at the very least seen any VR videos, you may have heard of a game called Gorn. A gladiatorial VR fighting game where the physics clash wonderfully. In the time that it's been out, nothing has captured sword fighting or melee combat in the way Gorn has. Until now. Introducing Blade and Sorcery. True physics, true combat, and magic that makes you feel like a sorcerer. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. The combat is phenomenal. Mostly due to the fantastic physics engine. Everything collides with everything, letting you block, parry, and skewer enemies. It's so satisfying to block an oncoming blow with your sword and then stab forward, piercing them through the heart. The game gives you that same psychopathic joy you get when you kill another human, except this is safe and legal. Then there's the magic. You are given the powers of a Sith Lord. I mean, look at me. I'm dressed like a Sith. Currently, the only spells available to you are the Force and Force Lightning. The Force lets you grab objects from afar, bringing them closer to you, or pushing them away. With the Force, you don't need to walk all the way over to that guy you threw your dagger into. You can just pull it out of him with the Force and do it again. Or there's my favorite combo, dagger throw into Force Lightning. The lightning will zap and stun anyone you point at it. However, you can get more range out of it if it latches onto anything metal. Say the dagger I mentioned earlier. It's also a good panic move. When you're surrounded, it opens up people to a flurry of attacks. Weapon variety, combat of movement, and the unlimited power. It all just gels. Though it's not without its issues. Collision is everything. And while it's good that weapons clash and connect with each other, there's still the big unsolvable issue that the game world is not real. What I mean by this is that if there's a wall in the game, that wall is not in your house, well, you can put your hands to the wall, but not the in-game weapon. So when things go too far, the game makes you drop the weapon. Now, this isn't bad design, in fact, it's fairly reasonable. But in close quarters, you can swing your blade and suddenly be without a weapon, because maybe it got caught on an enemy, or the wall that you swung from behind. Now I realize that sounds incredibly nitpicky, and it is, but it's because I honestly can't find many faults with core gameplay. Yeah, there's no story and it's just waves of enemies, but it won't be that way forever. There's a whole 5-phase roadmap of content and features lined up for the development of this game. This game is in open beta after all, and it can only get better. And you better believe that after all the work I put into this video, I will be covering it. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way through. If you liked the video, leave a like and a comment below. If you have any other games you'd like to see me play or check out or review, let me know in the comments or on Twitter. I'll have a link in the description or on the screen. My big goal for this year is to get at least 100 subscribers by the end of the year. I know content flow out of my channel hasn't been the most consistent or regular, but that's because I really don't know what to do videos on. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. So until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Till next time.